How do you behave when you eat outside with your friends? How do you guys split your bills? Are you the type who tend to forget to include the service charge and the government tax when you were paying back your friends? Or if you are paying first, are you the one who conveniently forget to inform your friend that there is an extra 20% off on that day for your credit card? Do you count until the precise cent and then only bank in 15 ringgit and 75 cents to your friends? Over the course of 5 years or so, thanks to my growing uterus and my growing family, and no thanks to my non-growing salary, in this inflation, I am actually forced to take a very deep look into my financial status as well as my spending habits. And I am proud to say that I'm a frugal mom. This week, I want to talk about being cheap and being frugal. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So one way or another, being cheap and being frugal is almost identical. This week, I'll be doing a frozen cross-sectional biopsy on this topic, and it is up to you to correlate it clinically. So my personal experience is that it's not to say that I do not spend on luxury anymore, because I do. If I deem that it is worth my money, worth the value and the quality of that product or that certain service that I'm getting. Things like art, crafts, things that we go by so fast, like the cellophane tapes, the glues, the those craft thingy that the kids like to do. They do for half an hour, then they'll forget it forever. So that's the thing that I'll get from Mr. DIY, because the things are cheaper, of a certain quality, you get what I mean? So that I will not feel guilty in getting rid of them. But for things that I consider will serve our family for a longer period of time, such as Lego, which I think that they stimulate creativity and with Lego, I will get the name brands one. Things like bicycles and scooter, I will get a good quality one, because I find that those cheap plastic ones are really not safe and tend to be quite dangerous also. And I want those scooters to last longer lah, not like play 1-2 months and then want to rosak already, the wheel come off lah, this or that lah. So I want them to last longer for years to come. Last long enough for me to hand it down to my baby. So this is what things that I'm looking out for. I've also taken a step forward to stage your cheapness for fun and for no whatsoever reason at all. So stage 1. So figuratively, you are a stage 1 if you are frugal, you're thrifty, and you're resourceful. You are stage 1, safe, no problem. And if you're stage 2, hey, you are frugal, still good, don't worry, stage 2 is still good, no problem. But if you're a stage 3, you are maybe borderline transitioning into cheapskate. The plan is to monitor closely, and if you have a good insight, you would change before you become a real cheapskate, which is stage 4. Stage 4, you are pathologic cheap already lah. You have to initiate treatment, which is intervention. If you are stage 5, then sorry lah, you are a stingy. And that is a whole new level of cheap. So the plan is to counsel for guarded social prognosis, because you're going to be a lonely bird. Don't so kiam siap lah. So are you cheap or are you stingy? I'm going to show you, or rather tell you, what is the difference between a cheap mom and a frugal mom. Let me give you the differential diagnosis.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5.
Both cheap and frugal, they love to save money. Cheap and frugal people, we love to save money. Any type of money saved is good money. However, cheap people, they use price as their bottom line. Whereas for frugal people, they use value as the bottom line. What does this mean? It means that the cheap people sounds so bad, cheap people will only look at how much the item costs or a product or a service costs. Whereas the frugal person will not only look at the price of the product, service or goods, they will also balance it to see whether this product will last them how long, what is the quality of the product, whether it is worth their money. If you look at the clothing item, a dress that costs almost 200 ringgit is very expensive and a bad choice in a cheap person's eye. However, if you take into the account of the quality of the cotton, the seam line, the quality of the dress, the design of it, also at the fact that it comes with the deep pockets for your convenience that many designers will not think of, a frugal will consider it as a value buy rather than buying a 50 ringgit polyester dress that, you know, after a few wash, then the thread will come off, then it will go out of shape because of the bad quality cotton. Number 2, the cheap is all about minimizing spending. The frugal is all about maximizing value, which means that the cheap, these people, they are really scared of spending money. They just don't want to spend any money. If can, they don't want to spend any money. So in order to fulfill their short-term saving goals, because they are so scared, they are okay buying like very cheap items on super sale, even though these items are going to expire in maybe 2 weeks or 1 month or so. They are okay to sacrifice the quality of the product because all they care about is the price tagline. As long as it is cheap, it is good to them. Being frugal also means that you care about the quality of the things that you buy. Whether this thing that you buy can tahan for long or whether it is sustainable or not, even though it is expensive in the first place. Let me give you an example. So one example I want to give you is winter clothing. When I was a medical student in Moscow, Russia, our winter is not like the winter that you guys probably experience in London or Australia or wheresoever, -2. Very cold, very cold. Very cold. No, our winter is -35. My first year of medical school, -35. You know how cold that is? When you breathe, you can feel the lobang hidung, the roma of the hidung breathe in and out, you know, like filtering the air. You can feel that. It is super cold. Wear how many long johns also inside, you can feel that your legs are like want to kebas like that. It's -35, guys. In a normal winter days, it's usually about -18, -20 every year. Not the -2, so very cold. No, that is not cold. That is spring. That is spring for Moscow. If a cheap will buy the cheap winter clothes, like maybe 200-300, because they think it's so expensive already. 200-300 for a winter clothes, but that will not last you for many years. After 1 year, already cannot use already. It is not quality enough to keep you warm. So a frugal is happy to spend the money as long as it has better shelf life. I got myself the winter boots inside with fur. Oh my goodness, that is the best boots ever. It keeps me warm for 5 years. 5 years, that is sustainable. And it is good quality, the design is nice, even though it is initially more expensive than the other winter boots that I have bought, but that is the best. If you are a true frugal, you will understand that even though I spend more, one thing lasts me till the end of your medical degree. Isn't it better? So thank you for watching. I hope this video brings you some value to your life. And if you enjoy it, I hope you will like it because it will really help my channel grow. Subscribe for more videos like that because I like to talk. Click here to watch the Kiasu Mom video. Click here if you like to see how I meal prep for my family of 5. See you! Bye!